Hello everyone and welcome back to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series, where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. So, in the last two videos, we've been covering two types of skills. The first one is the one jab, which is very useful against a very aggressive opponent, as well as in the close range against our opponent, right? It's not as far reaching as down 4, or even as far as down back 3, so this was pretty close range. In the following video, we experimented with playing at a much further distance, like around here, basically the down 4, quarter circle back 1 range, and we experimented with abusing this distance and then using our side steps and sidewalks to get around any sort of approaches that our opponents were trying to do from their long range. So like, for example, as Bryan, a type of move you'd be thinking of is quarter circle back 1, since it advances so far. 3+4 would be a reasonable thing to think about, or really, like, I think Mach Punch is probably your best example because it's, you know, an incredibly advancing move and very linear. So the idea, what we essentially built was a skill for the very close range and a skill for the very long range. So now what I want to try is essentially adapting these two modes. So this is very similar to a video that we did called role switching fundamentals, where you switch between playing really far away and switch between playing very close. And this is still something that I want to keep in our back pocket when we play today. But what I want to identify is when we play against an opponent, determining which range do we want to be playing at. So for example, Lydia. I think that against Lydia, we would probably want to play further away. Lydia has forward, forward 2, and we're going to practice sidestepping that, right? But the idea is that we're going to try to sidestep that move as she comes in. But the idea is that we are probably stronger when we're further away from her because she can't get up close and start doing her stance mix-ups on us, right? An alternative would be someone like Kazuya. Kazuya is a character that wants to play keep out, and he's kind of a defensive character, but he also wants to be able to waivu from far away to get that mix-up going. So he starts out here, and then he can kind of waivu in really quickly and start doing a 50-50, which is why you want to stay up close to Kazuya so he doesn't get a chance to do that. He doesn't have that time to wind up all of this, all of those crouch dash motions, and you're instead just in his face, making him think about it, right? The other thing that I want to point out is that we talked about sidestepping far away, and we did cover sidestepping in the close range a little bit, in the idea that we are going to be doing stuff like jabs or down back 3s and seeing what our opponent is choosing to do, right? And if they choose to, for example, do a jab after our down back 3, I'm going to set up the Lydia to do that now. If they decide to instead do a jab or something afterwards, reminding ourselves that we can do something like this, right? Where you can try and like get that read and cache them. So the idea is that we're going to be using what tools that we do have depending on to get an advantage at whichever range we decide is the most optimal for that matchup. And then the last thing that I'll bring up is that this is a pre-plan, this is a pre-game plan, but this is not something you have to lock in. So let's say we make that decision that, oh, Lydia, I'm supposed to play up close. So I'm playing up close, and it's like, this is just not working. We need to try something else. That's fine. We can adapt. Maybe we make a mistake. Maybe our opponent adapts, right? Like, for example, if you're playing this far away and your opponent just starts rushing into your face, you need to change something, right? Like, if they literally see you doing this kind of neutral game and then you see your opponent, like, run all the way up, right? You probably need to start reevaluating what the plan is so that you can adapt with this new thing. And I think that might just be like, you know, throw something out to make them not want to do that. Maybe choose, like, okay, we are playing close range. I'm going to now play aggressively in the close range with you. You know, just saying that we're going to keep an open mind today. So, with that being said, let's jump into things. All right, game 1. Maybe. Doesn't look like they're going to accept. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we're up against. We're up against a Victor, okay? So Victor is an interesting character because he wants to be playing that 50-50 pretty up close to you, right? In addition to that, he's got some very long-range moves, such as, like, his Power Crush, as well as his,
How have you been? Have a nice stream, smiley face.
Thank you so much, Cool. I've been pretty good. Still getting back into the swing of things since Japan, to be honest. But notice that they're trying to get up close, right? So I'm going to be playing far away with a bit of keep out. Okay, nice. That's nice. Alright, so you'll notice what they did. They immediately... They got that heat dash and immediately went for the hell sweep. That's okay. We're still... Oh, nice. That's a good whip punish. I was trying to keep him out with that 3+4, but we were too far away, and we ended up getting caught with probably what was their setup, to be honest. So you notice what they did last time was that they pressed a mid, and because of that we got counter hit. So this time I switched to the while standing 3. And it's working. See? They're like kind of struggling with the knees option. So, but I still want to play further away. There's, oh wow. I was expecting them to use the power crush there, so I ducked. Okay. Go ahead. Do what you need to do. Wow. Okay, so you'll notice that I tried to walk to the left there and I got caught by that move. So he's actually kind of locking down our sidestep, so we're not going to sidestep as much in this distance, but if he goes for that move again, we're just going to do that. That's probably a mid-high, I mean. But you'll notice I'm not engaging. I'm kind of letting him come to me. Wow, okay. And I'm trying to let him dictate that, like, engage time, because it's relatively, like, I'm going to engage, you know, like, not, like, just waiting out or something. Okay. Wow, pretty good. So, maybe we need to think about this. I think that the things that is working for this Victor, right, is that they're doing something that you notice a lot of Victors, that a lot of players like to do, which is they will whiff a move that's not that much of a whiff, and then they'll immediately transition into a power crush to try and like save those frames, right? That's actually really good in this game because power crushes get active so quickly. The best way, I think, to option select against that is to use a low. They did it again. This time we managed to get it in time, but that's alright. Okay. I'm gonna go for that throw here because I'm afraid of him doing like some sort of power crush. Alright. Let's do a jab here. This is a very interesting style because he's doing moves that would otherwise whiff. So if we just kind of chill out. Okay, there's the 1+2. I finally have been conditioned. Huh. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright, so let him do his thing. Whoops. Interesting. But see what I'm saying? Like, they're doing moves that we are walking into. So we're going to try and not do that. Give him something to, oops. Okay. Good keep out move there. I waited a little bit, took my turn, and I got kept out again. But like I said, if we kind of just chill out a bit, we should be able to get it. Sladen, good to see you. Good, how are you? Okay. There's that punish. Okay. Power crush. Okay. Notice I'm kind of chilling out here. Just letting him press his moves. And then down four is pretty good. Nice. Okay. There were probably some opportunities there for us to get a little bit more aggressive, but the thing is they've shown us so many of that power crush, right? I don't think it's worth it. Like, we don't really think... Like, we're sitting here ducking for that power crush, right? So let's go ahead and... try and continue that, like, plan here, because that seems to be working, right? Alright. That Jet Upper's getting us in trouble because he's a low profile. So forward 4-1 would be good. Okay. Oops. Bad combo. It's alright. Oops. Just hanging out. Nice. Yeah, down 4 is really good. Do that keep out moon you like. I think that's minus 13, but I could be wrong. I tried to duck that one that time. Generic throw. Alright, it's working. Maybe they just can't break that throw. Thanks, Kula. We are trying here. There's the duck. I was looking for it this whole time, but it wasn't quite reacting. Okay. Oh, didn't get the pickup. I thought that was gonna combo. It's alright. Nice. See? 3-0 at the very end. So it's like, yeah, it took us a while to like catch up and figure out how that was working. But the point is that like, you see, you're constantly taking an initial plan and you're trying to evolve on it so that you can get something that's good, right? Yeah, I know. Still no optimal back one combo. We'll get it eventually. Do I want to do this? We'll try it. Okay, yeah. You have a good one, Kula. Thank you so much for the resub. How's it going, Jotun? Alright. Let's see how this one is. So this one's a Raven, right? Raven is similar in the sense that he plays tricky in the long range, and then he tries to get up close to get his mix-ups, right? So I think that we still want to be playing from a bit further away in this matchup for that reason. But I think stuff like quarter circle back one can be scary to use because he has a lot of moves that can be kind of low profile. And I don't really want to expose ourselves to that. I don't know if this kills. I want to try though. Yeah, I did. All right, nice. Hey, that's awesome. Devil Jin's a cool character. Why did that hit me? Alright, I pressed. You got me. You'll notice, though, they're kind of using strings as their, like... Alright, interesting. So you'll notice that the two things that he was doing. The first thing he was doing is he's using that jumping low to try and, like, close distance. Okay. There's... Oh, he did an orbital that time. More strings that he's finishing, so we'll try and press this. We'll try and not press during those strings, but he's also probably doing things that are linear, which means that we can... Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my heat here, just get some, like... Wow, it beat us out! I was trying to get some space here. Oh man, I forget that his orbital has a second hit. That's all good. So. Okay. I tried to sidestep it. It's alright. He really likes that, ooh, nice. Oh my gosh. I went for that low parry, but it was a high into a low. Alright. It's all good. It is a lot of knowledge checks. We will probably go back to labbing Raven, but we need to lab Raven and Zafina. But I'm okay with playing this out because I think that we are still, like, developing a bit of a plan, right? The idea is that he's essentially using evasive moves to get on top of you. So if we play this down for game plan to try and, like, just keep him at a distance so that he can't do that. See how I'm kind of, like, just playing around with this distance? Nice. Good stuff. Nice throw. I broke 2. Nice. Sticking with the mid. See, he eventually psyched out there. Nice power crush. Okay. Whoa, that still trips even on a normal hit. What I'm doing is I'm trying to use a few more strings myself to try and, like, keep him further away. Alright, they went for the mid. That's alright. Man, that tracks them too. Whoa, I thought I beat him. Okay. So, still trying to figure out how we can move around. It's alright. Nice. I'm just gonna pop my heat here. Wow. Wait. I thought that would beat him. Okay. Too bad. Too bad. I thought that was punish. Get up differently. Okay. I wonder if I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to go to the right. Whoa, nice stuff. I'm gonna go do this. Wow. All right, we're living. Try an orbital here. Yeah, he went for a sweep. Sometimes you have to get hard reads. It's all right. Tried a low grade there. It did not work. Whoa, no! Oh my gosh. I feel like Harada is making this one extra hard for us. Usually I don't get so upset about... Oh, they left! I claim victory. That power crush is minus 14. Okay, Speedballs, that's actually really helpful to know. Man, the fact that they left there, right? That is, to me, like a very good sign. If they don't think they can win the next game, that means I think I could have won the next game, basically. We got him. But that was scary. Hey, no pain. Thank you for the 15-minute redemption. I see that. I see you. Cav, maybe. Yeah. You never really know what's going on the other side of the screen. Sometimes people are like, you know, just doing whatever, and they like it. It's fun, and it takes them out of the sort of the chillness of whatever they're doing, and then it takes them out of it. All right, so we have a Law. Law is, again, a character that wants to kind of be up front in your face in my understanding of the character. Now, this character actually does have certain things, like, I think it's called not Dragon Tail, but it's his jumping kick, right? He's got a jumping kick that he can do to try and get in on you. That's a very interesting decision. Go for this just to keep him off of me for a second. Trying to keep my distance. See, I'm trying to push him to the wall. Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't sidestep that. That's too bad. Nice sidestep. What do you do here? Press to jab. Oh, we got him. No! nice. I think that was a punish, but I think I still should have been able to break that. How's it going, Mustafa? Okay. Notice how I'm still trying to keep this space against him, but I have a plan if he gets up close. Because their plan... Ooh, nice. They're trying to stop our side steps there with that tracking move. Okay. Alright. Dragon kick? Is that what that is? Yeah, so... I was Mustafa on Thursday. 2 days ago. So they're actually respecting this down back 3 now. You notice how I switched my pattern a little bit. And notice he's backing up now. He's like, I need to get away from this. Alright, now we can probably block this. Oh no, bad jet upper. It's alright. See? Got around. Nice. We're essentially adapting, right? They're basically, I'm going to run in your face, and I'm like, I'm going to fight you out. Okay. Nice. Nice down 4-2. That was actually really good. Oh, no, that's not good. I'm sorry you missed your registration, Mustafa. That's the worst way to not make it in. That's a 3 high. I'm gonna do a 1-2-3 here. Make them think about it. There's that down jab. That's good to know that that's their move of choice there. See, we're like kind of figuring out that okay, they're gonna panic a bit if we put some pressure on them. So we're switching to these frame traps. Sure. Nice. Got a bit of a combo here. That's all right. I'm gonna try a wall standing 3. Okay. All right. It's all right. We're living so far. Nice. Oh no, he got us, I think. Oh, we didn't. He didn't. Nice. So you see, we managed to adapt in the sense that we started playing higher aggression because we realized that, okay, they're not actually that pressy. They're like, I'm going to come up really, really on top of you and, you know, make you freak out a bit. So because of that, we switched to higher button counts, right? That is, I don't know why I'm doing that. It's okay. Alright. I'm actually very surprised each time that movement whiffs. I know that they did that with Heat's Burst, but it just doesn't visually click for me yet, which is why I'm kind of struggling there. I'm just going to pop Heat here. This kills him too, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, Cobb, that's a pretty classic check. I think that one we can launch. Yeah, they like to press after our strings, so just remembering to finish a few of these. Nice. Hey, thank you for the 3-stream watch streak, Mustafa. Okay. Notice he's playing neutral. We're going to start doing this down 4 game to him. Alright. Yeah, when he's up close like that, faking the slide, he can do the mid like that. So we have to be ready for that. They did it twice in a row. That's alright. Just ask me for a free lever. I don't think he has that much money. You know, to be fair. Good punish. this grab here. Try to lock him down a bit. Interesting. Try to punish. Did not get it. They pressed there again. There is a jab here. Okay. Okay, nice. So you'll notice that there's a few things that are happening here, right? Oh, okay. I didn't know what his financial situation was these days, because I know he was very poor when he got started out, right? Oops, missed that float. He went for a grab. Wow. I'm going for a normal carry here. Ooh, nice throw it. Nice throw. I like that decision. What the heck? Alright, we got it. Well, okay, I'm really glad he's no longer struggling. Because I know, you know, the stories of him, he would make his money by selling $30 game cards that you win, or $50 game cards that you win, by getting a 30-game win streak in the arcade, at like Green Arcade or something. But, okay, at least being one of the best in the world, if not the GOAT, is actually lucrative now. Slayden, thank you so much for the 15-minute redemption. I see you, so I got you slotted in after no pain. 1v1s are full today. Yeah, I'm missing some back ones today. We're trying to be better. So you got Jack. Jack, I think, is kind of an interesting character. I think if you are up close on Jack, at least in this matchup in Tekken 7, if Bryan's up close on Jack, it makes it a little bit harder for Jack to actually play his poke game if you play kind of quickly. Now, because Jack is kind of like a special character when it comes to like the amount of sort of like knowledge checky things that he can do, I think it's worth considering that they don't believe that, right? If they don't believe it, they can kind of go nuts. So you'll notice that this person, the way that I actually think that this is an interesting thing to point out. They're using a lot of while running 1+2s. They're using a lot of while running 1+2. I think it's 1+2. The shoulder to generate the frame advantage to do the 50-50. If that's the case, right? Maybe things have changed a bit, but if we're really up close to him, maybe it makes it harder for him to like get that game plan going, right? So we're gonna try this. We're gonna still play at the close range, but we're gonna play conservatively because of all the power crushes now. And they take their turn back a lot with that low. So what we're going to be doing is playing aggressively on top of them like this. Wow, nice. So we're going to play conservatively and like kind of close to them so that they have to think about this, right? I'm going for this because, whoa, I thought that would pick up. It's all right. Okay. Nice. I think because I think playing up close will make it harder for the Jack to, okay. Alright, that's not running up, power crush, interesting. Okay. I have to think for a second, because now they've thrown me for a loop. I think it's 4-4-2, not jet upper. Yeah, as soon as the jet upper whiffed. As soon as the jet upper whiffed. Slayden, yes, I'll give you some real Tekken pointers. It'll be easier if we, remember, anything that's in the game is real Tekken, right? If it works, it's Tekken. You know, like crazy players like Kaiser and iMusician, that's real Tekken too. More of these power crushes, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Using these lows is actually a good way to like try and keep him at bay. Okay, nice. Nice. Nice punish. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. So what I'm trying to do here is like play that low spacing game to try and like lock down the power crushes that he's doing, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna pop this heat now. Go for a throw here. And then, oh wow, that was a sick duck. That was a really sick duck, wow. Alright, alright, alright. But the idea is like we're still trying to kind of lock in the power crushes, and you'll notice that they're kind of changing their wow, that lifts too. Okay, so you'll notice there's like some weird pushbacks in this situation where like some of my moves are not working, right? And that's all right. We're just basically kind of keeping a note and trying to adapt. Okay, you'll notice they're looking for that throw now, and they're starting to duck in that situation. Ooh, I didn't get around it. Wow, and they did it there. So after a few ducks, they actually did it when I went for a taunt. Nice stuff. Wait, I didn't get the punish there. Ooh, got the throw here. Nice. These lows are helping us, right? Because you'll notice that there's a lot of power crushes coming out. So we're trying to use those lows to like keep him in check because he's not going for those ducks necessarily. Their backdashes are actually pretty reasonable. Going for these throws again to keep him honest, right? Alright, you got me. So, you'll notice though, that there are a lot of things that we were improving on in that situation, right? Like, we were noting the decisions they were making to power crush. We were noting the decisions that they were making to, duck after we were showing them the throws. And I think we were making good adaptations, and then there's just like some knowledge check stuff that we need to go over still. Jack is a little bit fuzzier in this game for us since he got so much of an update. That big guy, oh hey, good games, man. Good games. Yeah, Mustafa, like, I think, to be honest, you have experience learning new languages, right, Mustafa? Yeah, so do you think it's constructive to tell someone that they're lacking vocab when they're making grammar mistakes? Like, I think it's more useful speaking a language to be able, when you don't know a word in a language, the useful way to learn is to be able to talk around it. So if you don't know how to say, you know, what's the word that you wouldn't know how to say? Like fishing rod, right? It's like, okay, do you know that tool you use where it's like a long pole and it's got, here, I'm going to wait on this for a second. Like, it's a long pole, it's got like a string on it, and it's got a hook on the end, and you would throw it out into the water. You throw it out into the water, and then a fish bites on it, and it's a tool that you use to get that fish out of the water. What is that thing called, right? Being able to do that is a really important skill that you need to practice. So when someone's trying to do that, yes, telling them the word is fishing rod is useful, but when someone says, like, how do I improve my language, it's by improving your fluency of being able to naturally talk around things you don't know the word for, and then learn the word for it, and then, you know, from there, you've improved. I think just knowing a ton of vocab is not going to get you anywhere. So, like, that's why I was like, yes, I realize that there are things that we don't know in these matchups. Like, I need to get better at the Jack matchup, right? I haven't followed Jack yet on a labbing session, but saying, oh, you just need to punish more of his moves, while it's not wrong, right? It's not wrong. I don't think it's a useful... I think it's like obvious advice. I think it's the best way to describe it, right? It's kind of like saying you didn't deal enough damage to them, right? It's like, of course, like you need to punish the moves that are punishable, but because you left free damage on the table. But I think it's, I mean, I say this in a very nice way. I feel like it's a bit of a lazy piece of advice, right? Speaking of which, this person plugged at the beginning because the game's not frozen. Okay. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, right? But I also think that at the same time, it's difficult to describe that or even understand that because, like, even when you're watching, even when I watch players that are much lower ranked than me, I feel the same way. I'm like, man, they left that on the table, they left that on the table, they left that on the table, right? But it's like, to me, that's not why they're losing. They're losing, yes, it is, but it's not, there's a fundamental understanding that's missing, right? I think it's the opposite, Mustafa. I think it's like knowing why a move tracks, for example, is more useful than knowing that a move tracks, or like knowing why a move is sidesteppable to the right. Like, for example, have you seen the avoiding the puddle video that talks about like generics of sidestepping? Of like, if the move is a right, you sidestep to the right, and if the move is a left, you sidestep to the left, you know. Okay, so they went for the 1-4, and they went for the low. So maybe down 4-2 could be good, but I'm a little bit afraid of a power crush. Nice. So you see, this is a situation where, like, I see it, it's a 50-50, I realize it's a 50-50. We need to figure out what is the option select in that situation if we have one. And if it's not, if it's, like, knowing when I have to guess versus when I can't guess, right? I agree with you, Mustafa. I definitely agree that you shouldn't start trying to sidestep. I definitely agree that you shouldn't start trying to sidestep when you don't know the punishment. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think I'm even at the point... Well, yes, you're always at the point to look for punishments, right? But I think that even just getting around, I don't think I understand the rhythm of Jack yet, of like when the power crushes come through, when do the lows come out, right? How much is he trying to low poke versus get like big punishes or big versus big like whiff punishes or something, right? Just go ahead and pop this. I'm gonna jab into the P smash. Alright. But yes, I agree with you. Sidestep right block is not the starting point of that matchup. Maybe what I'm saying is that it's like step 3 at least. And maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I could have launched that, for example. Like, I know, for example, in Zafina's case, right? Like, that move, the 1-4, I think it is. The 1-4 that she has sets up a 50-50. If you either challenge it, and then she does the... And then you can stop everything but the power crush, or she power crushes you and you can launch it. Whoa. Oh, nice. I forgot that I can't hit that move. Alright. So see, you'll notice that we are already kind of like developing some... Okay, so she just stands there in, I think that's Tarantula stance. I can't down 4 to her. I have to do down back 2, probably. Right? Explaining Jack gameplay over text too long? That's okay. Round 1. That's what video form is for. Alright, so see, we went a down 4-2. And she went with the jab because... Probably because we, oh, no. She probably did that because I did down 4-2. So I guess the jab beats out down 4-2? Or maybe I was too slow. Just go for a throw here. Make him think about it for a bit. Okay. See, now she's back to using the lows because we are not doing the down 4-2. Okay. Whoa. Get her to the wall here. That was really unfortunate. You'll notice I'm trying to look for these low parries because I am getting a pattern to the lows, even if I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't know why they're good or why they're bad, I'm still looking for those low parries. Yeah, the back ones are coming out because I'm stressed, for sure. I agree. Okay. Okay, nice. So, good games. So, I do think that specifically with Zafina, we're going to lab her on Thursday. I've already got her slated. I was going to do last Thursday, but I wasn't quite there. The first thing we're going to look at is definitely the 1-4 situation, because the 1-4 situation, it looks like the jabs beat out our down 4-2, so it looks like a pretty good situation for her, even on block. I did a, yeah, that was a comedy of errors, because we meant to do, I was trying to do my mock punch, and then, hey, how's it going, Big Germ? I was trying to do my mock punch, and then I was like, all right, let's save it, let's sidestep, and then do a back one. Yeah, it was comedy of errors there. I agree. We crumbled. Chris Chaos, thank you so much for the follow. T-Money. So we got a King. So King is a while running. Yeah, definitely the worst part. I agree with you. King wants to do while running stuff, so I actually think playing up closer to him is actually probably smarter. Alright. Okay. You'll notice that he's got a plan for everything, right? He's got a plan for everything. He went for the throw, we broke it, and he immediately went for a down back jab equivalent. So we need to be kind of prepared for that strategy, right? Thank you for that, big guy. Yeah, good games. Alright. Okay. That's launch, I know. I don't have the reactions for it yet. So you notice he's trying to get some distance here, right? Because he's trying to get his wall running situation going. Nice. So we get this one. Good stuff. You just fought this King? Nice. Ooh, they pressed. Players like this, I kind of expect them to press a bit because of the way they're like, kind of just the way that they carry themselves in the match, if that makes any sense. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty good catch if we are trying to duck the throws, right? So you see, I kind of expected him to go for that wall running situation. We kind of identified it earlier. Wow. Okay. Cool. Chris Chaos, thank you so much for the Prime sub. GG's. Were you, are you the, Zafina from earlier? You think I can get GOD this year? Or are you talking about yourself? Where, aren't you already GOD? Oh, you are. Sorry, I didn't read your previous message. My bad. You'll notice that there's a lot of I don't finish my string and then go for that low. Or even just doing it in the open. I think, I mean, it's a good move. Alright. So we're getting a little bit, oh man. We're getting a little bit blown up by the use of lows here. But I think that move is actually reactable, if I remember correctly, because it's so, like, expressive, I guess. Alright, that's alright. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Save it. Okay. It's kind of reactable. Yeah, I think if we're... It's at least slow enough that I can kind of like get a timing read on it, probably. Let him do something here. Ooh, okay. Kind of let him lose his heat if he wants to, right? If he wants to let his heat run out, I don't mind that at all. Okay. That's actually probably the least scary thing that could have happened. That's a little unfortunate. Whoa. That sidestep looked bad. See, I tried to do a sidestep there and I died. Or at least took a lot of damage. I'm going to go for the spring kick here. I have no idea if it's good. Okay. It is not good. Sure, what's the trick? You can do what you want here. I don't mind. Why did I do that? This person's use of heat is wild. Okay. Kind of just chilling here. Why did I duck? Good stuff. Nice. Okay. They got us. Yeah, alright. So we're going to have to adapt a little bit here. I think that the main thing that I want to point out, right, is that they're kind of changing their plan to, I'm going to get a life lead and then run away. And we are losing that staring contest because I am pressing before I'm ready, before they actually commit. Going to the left is not working. But they press, do you see that? Alright. Oh no! Alright. Interesting. But we have to make sure we continue to go to the right because of the use of this jumping kick that they're using, right? Oh my gosh. Playing a lot of buttons here. And they're pressing a lot of down one in reaction to what we're doing. And a lot of lows to take their turn back. So. Okay. Okay. Notice how I'm kind of trying to chill a bit. Just let them do their thing. Alright, now I'm going to try and save this. Like this. It did not quite work, but it's alright. We're chilling in here, right? See? Just letting them throw out all these moves. I'm trying to slow the pace of the game down as much as I can while throwing out like a jab every now and then to like keep them on their toes, right? Did not mean... I thought he would finish it. Go ahead and catch him. Yeah! Wow. See? We got it! So if I play against them and they press down forward 1 after I down forward 2-1 backsway, I can down forward 2-1 backsway, cancel, sidestep left into jet upper. That makes sense. That's very similar to what Jimmy was doing to the Reina player from Australia. What was their name again? But yeah, Yagami, that's their name. Jimmy did that to Yagami, but I think he was, I don't know if he was jabbing or down forward 1-ing, but he was catching him regardless using sidestep 2-1. Thanks, Notorious. Yeah, that sidewall was a little bit unfortunate, but we got there.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, are you saying that the alley kicks is reactable even if he goes for 3 hits? You can just launch him regardless at that point if you blocked it? In the... I thought you had to low parry. Alright, Feng wants to play up close. Notice how he's trying to get up close to us? So what I'm trying to do is, like, keep him at a distance, right? That down 4, he blocked it, and immediately comes in, right? So I'm kind of in the mindset of he's trying to get in, and I'm trying to keep him out, and that's the plan. Because also knowing what they're going to do... Also knowing what they're going to do is important. I'm going to pop heat here. Nice. Moyashi, how's it going? Are you saying... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I knew that you could react to it in the sense that you can react to when he does the mid. I was just saying... What I was trying to say is, like, am I... Or ask, rather, is if he does 3 alley kicks and I have blocked it, right? Am I safe pressing or do... Or could he theoretically... do the mid at that point and get me, is what I'm trying to ask. Thanks, Moyashi, yeah. Ooh, wow, that was weird. I tried. For Mustafa. Nice. The mid's reactable. The mid is... So you're saying I can react to the 50-50 of either 3 alley kicks or 3 alley kicks and a mid, where I can tell the mid's not coming and just react and just launch the 3rd hit. That's what you're saying. Thanks, Heatatone. Oh, hey, good to see you, man. I went for it there. Let him do something here. I get the feeling after these down forwards he likes to come in, like that. I wonder if I can do something stupid, like down 4 into, like, jet upper. That would be kind of sick. Alright, he's finishing it now. Woo! Let's do that, Wow, that worked. Bit slow on our punish. Notice I'm starting to play a little bit closer to him because I want to kind of like put him in a situation he hasn't seen. Alright, look different. There's that come in. There it is. He loves to do that. There, and he likes to do back 1 in that situation. Nice, we got him. Woo! Alright. Good decision. Did a duck there. Good to know. He ducks a lot. Because a lot of our down forward 2-1s have been hitting him. Okay. Nice. Hey, all good, Sladen. Just trying to get him off me there. I'm gonna pop my heat here and then side set. Oh, he got us. That's not good. All right. I went for a low parry. Oh, the name is great. These, he does not like those plus frames. Okay. You'll notice the back ones that are coming out as like a bit of a, I don't know if last resort is the word I would use, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop heat here and just let him do something. Oh, he missed it. Whew. Crazy stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. Not bad, right? I think Feng is a character that I studied a lot in Tekken 7, though, so, like, we kind of know what he's working with, and so we can play the game. How do you handle Bryan's double knees on wake up? Well, level 1, block it and 10-frame punish, if that's what they do every single time. But the more complex answer is that you can have Oki situations you set up where the knees won't come out fast enough and you can counter hit them. But that depends on your character. Like in Bryan's case, right? Alright, there you go. Mustafa, I am learning. Interesting. You see he's looking for all these lows, right? Alright, going for a lot of the mids here. Tracking mids for that matter. Oh, I see. I'm gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna get into him. I'm gonna do down for 2-1. Yep, he's gonna press. Alright. Alright, let's back up. Jab and back up. Interesting decision. Notice how he's playing so much aggression here. So what I'm trying to do is like kind of get him to slow down with these jabs, right? Nice, down 4-2. See, he slowed down and did that down 4-2, and he was able to stop the offense. But the point being is that we can kind of freeze him up in that situation. We can freeze him up in that situation with our down back 3, like playing that up close, right? Alright. So it crushes jabs. I actually forgot. I forgot why the move had a point. Whoa. So see, they've changed their tune. Now it's like big, huge Tekken moves. I'm just gonna throw them in your face and you gotta do something, right? If you finish strings against that, typically, like, from a psychology perspective, a lot of players are just going to take it, right? Okay, there's that back one. I was wondering. You see this running? Wow, that was really good. I tried to shimmy. Alright, I guess that's the wrong one. Alright. That 4-4-2 was good. Alrighty. So they've changed up their strategy a little bit, right? But I actually think we can beat this. I think we've got a chance. We can at least take this next match. So let's see. I'm going to do a jab. Doing jabs are risky, right? But because he's doing that round start, I don't know what the name of the move is, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Ooh, nice duck. Alright. But see, I'm trying to... So we're going to let him do his thing. He's probably going to do it here. No? Alright, finishing things. Alright, we tried. You'll notice that I'm switching to a lot of down 4-2s. The reason I'm switching to these down 4-2s is because he's doing a lot of like duck into launching full crouch moves, so I'm trying to lock that down. Notice how like all this stuff is hitting. Look at this. We got him. See, I told you we'd get game 2. All right. Yeah, Mustafa, it was a good read. All right, we're getting there. 4-2 counter hits in his 10 frames. Okay. Ooh, bad punish. It's okay. That move right there. Can I forward 4-1 it consistently? I tried Mach Punch just now. I'm gonna do a throw here. There's their good punish. Nice. Forward 4-2 is consistent, but not forward 4-1. Forward 4. Okay. I know I could have gotten something better. I'm sorry. That move takes forever. They're pressing more, so I need to slow down. But don't forget your punishes and stuff. All right. Oh my. Yeah, I don't think I have the right reactions here. You see that? Bad Mach punches. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, interesting. You notice that they finally started not ducking here, which is where we start doing more lows. Alright. It's too early, yeah, Mustafa. I think I'm thinking of Tekken 7 timings where it's like kind of much tighter. Okay. High aggression. See, they're like in our face, so I think jabs could be good here. But I don't know. That move looks like it has a bit of a low profile. Alright. It looks like it has a bit of a low profile. I'm not actually sure if I can jab it out. Nice debug. Good punish. Could have launched it. It's alright. Oh no! Alright. They're full aggression now. It's alright. Oh, nice. Good home slide. You got me. I actually didn't think you could do it from full screen. Alright, he got us. Alright, so you'll notice though that we did a good adaptation. The forward 4-2, is that what he was doing? The Mach Punch punishes were not coming, and that's something that we'll just have to like cover through practice mode basically. But from a strategy standpoint, we landed on something that was working in the sense that we had punishable moves. Unfortunately, we hit the knowledge check wall and we weren't able to proceed, but you see, like, strategy-wise, we settled on something that was good. Liffen, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. Mustafa, the queue is full today, so we've got already 2 people on deck to play. Oh yeah, Leroy. Leroy wants to play close. So we're gonna, like, kind of be cognizant of any sort of, like, long-range approaches that he's doing, but we're okay playing from this distance here, as long as he doesn't, like, get a good timing on our down fours and start orbitaling us, right? The idea is that we can play at this distance and we're at the advantage. Nice. And we're okay, obviously, to like step on it a little bit once we have a bit of an advantage. This, oh, nice. The scariest part is at the very beginning where he's at the range that he needs to be, right? trying to get away from this wall. Use some time to get away from the wall. And, alright. So you see, they're kind of running in and closing that distance now very quickly. I think down 4 is actually a pretty good way to keep them away. And we're going to keep that in mind. See, he's like trying to get in. And I'm using this stuff to basically keep him at bay. I think this is death. Yeah, see? Quick adaptation. Yeah, they're a little linear. I'm going to do a jab here and back up. Oh, nice. Don't even have to back up. We're going to go ahead and take this thing now. And do a grab here. Ooh, nice. Nice duck. I finished it. Thank you. I don't know if that's punishable or high. Wow! They have channeled... Nice. They have channeled the Ultra Instinct on defense. I'm actually surprised that beat us out because I went down back 3 into while standing 3. I expected to at least trade. Alright. It's a channel reward now, Mustafa. They went for that again. So maybe that beats us out. Or maybe I'm just really slow on this. Like, that's actually perplexing me. I'm trying one more time. No, it beat him that time. So maybe I was just slow. Ooh, I think I can block in here. Yeah. Whew, we got there. That was scary. Yeah, for 100 points only. It's just a, but it's only two per stream. So it's essentially just a consistent way for me to keep track of it without actually like gating it behind a lot. It's like you have to watch it at all, watch the stream some, right? But it's not like some super like only the most loyal fans or something like that, you know? But it does mean you can't just like waltz into the stream having never watched before and be like, play with me. Alright, we're starting, they're slowing down a bit. You're noticing that they're kind of like processing what they were wanting to do. No, Mustafa, because it's a queue. That's kind of like saying, can I buy a... No, because it's for the day of the stream. Sorry. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a limit of 2. Alright. Trying to keep them at that distance, right? While giving them something to think about. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna just sidestep and let them run their heat out a little bit. And then kind of like get that timing of when they're coming in, right? Oh my gosh, I pressed again. I'm not reacting correctly. Thanks, Vestige. Yeah, I think it's just like, I don't even know what it is. Like, it's probably like a combination of just getting used to living. I don't know, it's like lifestyle changes or something, because I started feeling sick after I went to the gym. And I think I just overdid it after having not worked out for a month when I was on vacation. Thank you. Alright. Go for this grab here. Oh, it worked. Okay. Go ahead and block. Nice. Well, Moyashi, I get it, but let me think of something better to do then. Because, like, this system is better than just the free-for-all of can I play, and then I only limit it to 2, right? It's no different, really. It's like, can I play, then I limit it to 2. The only difference is now I have an automated way to do it. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So this one actually worked out.
Get ready for the next battle.
I mean, the people who sub already know that I don't give them special privileges just because they sub, right? And we're talking money there, right? That would be where the special privileges really go, right? You would put your special privileges not towards channel points, which don't mean anything to me, because I don't run ads, right? The special privileges would go to people who are subbing, and I'm not doing that either. All right, we have another Leroy that's a higher rank, and we need to remember that they can play differently, right? I think it's the same idea, though. All right, so let's see if we can't play this long range and see what they do. Goes for that while running move, I guess. It looks like it's like sidesteppable to the left. Wow. And I think here I just do down 2 and it'll work. Yeah. Okay. New adaptation. Cool. Whoa, okay. I like it. So, they did 2 things differently. The first thing is that they originally did a while running kick to get in on us, right? The next time they just ran up and did a tracking sweep to kind of try and, like, discourage what we're doing. So what we'll have to do... Ooh, wall's not quite there. It's okay. What we'll have to do is adapt it a little bit and use, like, for example, quarter circle forward 1+2. Quarter circle back 2 would also be pretty good. Alright, so we're going to do that down 4, let him come in, basically, right? So that's actually like a reasonable, like, poor man's decision, basically. Using that move is actually pretty good when we have access to, like, essentially a twitch duck. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, fair enough. Does he have the best parry in the game? It's a universal parry. I don't know if it's better than Jin's, but they're similarly good. They're both universal. Alright, we're getting rushed down. This is why I don't want to be on top of Leroy. Alright. Fair enough, right? But you see that they're pretty familiar with getting up close. I think that the adaptation that we're going to make is not that we're going to play close. It's that I'm going to, instead of playing really far away, we're going to play at the max range of down 4, right? And the way that's going to give us a little bit... Oops, I should have done the other one. It's alright. That's going to give us an advantage, too, in the sense that now we have a lot of moves that we can do that are going to, like, challenge in that down 4 situation. Alright, you finished it there? Sure. I'm going for this throw here. Okay. Now the... Nice block. Nice block. But you see, what I'm trying to do is basically be able to kite him around with that down 4. I don't know if it'll work every time, but it's a good thing to try, right? Now they're ducking a lot, so that quarter circle forward 1+2 is probably good. Requiem might be pretty good here. Okay. Man. Once he's in, it's hard for me to keep up. Good, oops. I let go. He got me. Yeah, he pressed earlier, so we're gonna go for this. These throws are going to keep him off of us just a little bit. Alright. But they got us. Alright. Oh, you can sidestep the chain punches. Oh, okay. He can't stop, so you get back turn. Interesting. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, Jin's is probably harder to use, but Leroy is like the same level of parry most of the time, so. But Jin's on paper is probably better. It's kind of like saying who's got the best unblockable move, and you say Bryan because he can do this. It's not going to be a real thing because she's doing that, but anyway. The main difference between that Leroy and the previous Leroy is that this Leroy had a better approach. For one, it's two things, actually. The first thing is that their up-close pressure, when they were up close, was very well put together. Like, I got deleted as soon as he closed the distance. The second part was that they were a little bit better. They had better plans for getting in. They had a really good, like, 50-50 at most, which is just a running kick that's linear versus a run-up tracking low, right? Alright, Lily. Lily plays a lot like Bryan, so we can kind of just play it at any distance as long as we don't... As long as we, like, pay attention to what she's doing. She's got tracking moves. She's got, like, linear keep-out moves. Alright. Good block. Alright. Got her off of us a bit. Oh, I tried to low parry. Dang it. Okay. Whoa, okay. He got me. That's minus 11. Go down 4 and let her chill out. Alright. See, she's using Elegant to get in. Elegant is a high tracking. Let's see. You want to do it? There it is. See, we did it after 3+4. You have to try and, like, get the read, I think. But we can probably make that work. Nice. It's sights up left, not right? Okay. Alright. They know that we're a little bit allergic to our snake edges, so they're letting it rip. Alright. Pretty interesting. So essentially, breaking down, like, in the second round, they used all lows, right? Tons of lows, tons of lows. In that last round, they used tons of mids. So that was the plan, and they got us. So because of that, we're going to not worry too much about the 50-50, but just, like, note that it happened, right? I'm going to do this 3+4 here. They kind of... Oh, okay. You know what? You know what? I think they're doing sidestep into the snake edge. That's actually interesting. That's what's throwing me off, I think. Interesting decisions here. I expect you to stay on the ground. Alright. Yes, I do, Duckle. I use a Razor Panthera, but it's been modified. It's got a golden lever on it. Too bad. Alright. Cool. No rush, yeah, okay. We, are full today. They are using a lot of, low-profile moves to get in. Good punish. Oh, and they went for the heat smash again. That's really good. Did not mean to do that. As cool as that was. Cool. I'm gonna go for a throw here. Yeah, they sidestep. Nice. Do a little down four. Alright. Sloppy, but we got it. Yeah, my buttons are gravities, so they're a little bit quieter, but I like the tactile feel. If I were describing it compared to a keyboard, I'd say it's like brown switches, where it's still got the clack, but it is a silent clack, but it feels like a click. That move is a little bit gonna take some getting used to, because I'm ducking and then standing up into it before it's done, but we'll work on that. Got him. Nice. Sloppy, but we got him. Mustafa, I can't really do it very consistently. This keeps working. The sidestep into back four. That was a good sidestep, though. Ooh, nice. I tried to grab. We might die here. Ooh, wow. Go for the grab. Okay. I'm gonna pop this right here. Okay, wow, it worked. I'm on a Panthera, but it's only, like, the casing at this point. Okay. I think it's because we're sidestepping and I'm getting a better, like, option afterwards, maybe? I'm gonna top it right here. Nice. Just do it down four. Wow, that second hit whiffed. Alright. I had gamer fingers for a while, Mustafa, but now I'm playing with gravities. I like the feel of gravities better. Gamer fingers are a little bit too squishy. Vestige, a hitbox is fine if you prefer, but taunt shut upper for me is harder on that because you have to get a single frame of neutral, and that's harder to do when you have like a keyboard, because when you have a stick, you have to physically take it from the front to the back, right? Meanwhile, like, so because of that, you're gonna get that natural neutral input pretty much no matter like how you move the stick, right? And see, I can't do it right now. There it is. What is heavier, gravity or gamer fingers? I think gravities are easier to press. They kind of got that. They got the snappiness of Sanwa's. Is that what those are? No, Sanwa's the. Is Sanwa also a button? Like Sanwa's I think the stock button that comes with it. With a JLF lever, I want to say, and those have a very like snappy click, right? And gamer fingers, sorry, not gamer fingers, gravities kind of have that same like clickiness to it. The gamer fingers have the same clickiness to it, but they're not as loud. They're not as clacky. But that being said, we only have 3 minutes left before 10:30, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get started with the viewer matches. First up was No Pain. Are you on deck? You prefer gamer fingers because sandwiches are too light for you? That's fair. Yeah, I think if you want a heavier stick, heavier tactile feel, I'd stick with the gamer fingers. Gambling Guac is your tag. Ooh, you changed. All right. I think pad is just as doable. I think there are certain characters that for me would be less fun to play on pad. I think Bryan is any character with a lot of like quarter circle inputs, I feel like would be unfun like on your hands to play on pad. But you know, people make it work, right? And I think literally you've got Mishima players on pad, so when you think of it that way, like playing pad with Bryan is nothing compared to playing a Mishima on pad, and people make that work, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Everything's easier. I think that quarter circles are easiest on stick, especially when you have a bad top, and I think movement is easier on stick too. Nice. I'm gonna check your frame traps a bit. But also, I honestly think it's whatever you learned on first is gonna feel the easiest. Like, you're gonna have to relearn whatever you do. So, like, unless it's, like, really providing a mental barrier for yourself, right? I wouldn't switch controllers. Because it really doesn't matter. Got him with the side switch because I tried to sidestep. Unfortunate. Nice orbital. Dang. I guess I just suck then because I can't do the Mustafa. Nice. Alright. Nice sidestep. Whoa, he got around to the northern cross. That's really kind of scary. I mean, nice stuff, Mustafa. Nice. Oops. Probably too greedy of a read there. Yeah, Sladen, don't, yeah, I mean, taunt back 4 is definitely what you should be trying first anyway, because it's also gonna give you the most bang for your buck. Actually, taunt back 4s get you the wall combo. It makes your wall game good, right? Down 4 is good. Oh, I pressed. We had the same idea. Nice. Ooh, he got us. All right. All right, all right. Yes, it can. If you're in heat, you actually get that heat dash, which is pretty sick. I don't know in Tekken 4. I mean, sorry, Tekken 8. But if you land taunt back 4 at the wall, I thought that's a better combo than taunt jet upper. Ooh. That was a hard read. Nice. Caught me. Nice. So 3 was the limit. Nice. I think that was a bit greedy of myself. I probably should have chilled out after that heat burst. Oops. Okay. Bit of a missed input. Ooh, nice orbital. I need to start paying attention to my down fours. Nice. Those run-up hatchets are doing work. Alright. Yeah, I was going to say, forward, 4. Wait, forward, 4. Yeah, forward, 4, they're -9 and they're crouched, so I would say experiment with something that's plus. Ooh, he got us. Seeing some stepping. Ooh, slow. Alright. Let's do a jab. Let him... Ooh, got us. Alright. I'm a bit scared. Nice. Good mid. Good to confirm, too. Ooh, good read there. That was unfortunate. Nice. I got really greedy there. Weirdly enough, this is just becoming a timing game, but no pain's a Paul main, so I don't think that's strange. Hey, for sure, Big Germ. Yeah, let's play tomorrow. Duckle, I do not really. I've been still trying to figure out how to best like work it into my like life schedule. Oh, nice. I tried to whiff punish. Oh, no. Oh, I pressed too fast. All right. Okay. Nice. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the right. Good block. Nice, nice. Really good defense. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice, nice. Really good speed switch there. All right, let's see if we can't recover from this. Sometimes I think believing in what we're doing with our pokes is probably the more important thing to do. As soon as you slow down and are like, well, what are they going to do? I'm just going to let them, like, react or something. I think that you're kind of in a recipe for trouble now. All right. Good sidestep. All right. Nice quarter circle back one. Oh my gosh. Nice. Good stuff. That 1+2 can be pretty good in those scrambles for that reason. And I gotta remember that. A little bit sloppy there. I'm gonna pop heat here just so I have it. I think it's worth it. Oh, and I'm dead. Nice. Nice. Let's continue to try and play that down 4 spacing game a bit. And pay attention to what, like, options are being used. Okay, that's good. That was really good. I like that sequence because, so it was 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, faking out the last hit, and I think it was into another hatchet, I want to say. That was really good. I need to experiment with that move more, so. No Pain is pulling ahead here. Guess we'll take it. Yeah, I think specifically for the down 4-2-1 situation, unless, you know, I think 3+4 is a pretty reasonable thing to try and throw out. Oh, really? Okay. So it's a knee strategy. Nice. Nice. They're kind of locking us down with the hatchet, so we have to answer with buttons, basically. Oops. I don't know what's happening. Bit of a crunch. It's okay. No Pain has really good fundamentals, so... So you can make it work with most characters, I want to say. Ooh, good, really good sidestep. That was so lucky. Nice. Good low parry. Oh my gosh, he's styling on us. So close. Tragic. Alright, we can do one more. Last one. And then we have... Then we got Sladen on deck. Sladen, you're on deck.
Round one. Fight.
Blasphemy Mustafa's telling me don't trust the hatchet, don't respect the hatchet frames. I think that's a very reasonable thing to say. Can I do this? I can! Woo! Alright, you're on after this game, Sladen. Oh my gosh, I ducked. Tragic. Good punish. Alright.
Round three. Fight.
I think one thing that's giving us a lot of mileage is just letting the sidestep come out and then doing a 3+4. It's helping us a lot. One thing I'm doing with my strategy here is I'm realizing that No Pain is sort of taking the reins here and like coming in and determining the pace of the game with 50-50s, right? So because of that, I'm using my quarter circle back ones now as like a faster, just generic keep out for both of the options. All right, good games, No Pain. Good games. I think that was dead even, so good games. All right. But yeah, quarter circle back one is, don't forget that it's a good move because like you sometimes need to remember that, oh, they're not low profile. So you can actually use it to keep them out. So, Sladen, I don't think we've played before, have we? So, let's jump into the player lounge so that I can friend you. So, Tekken Fight Lounge. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do, Sladen, is follow me to the Tekken Fight Lounge, and we're going to select a region. We're going to go to America 1, America 1-2. All right? Quarter circle but back one is bad because it's too good. All right, so now that I see you, I'm going to friend you. So you should be able to get that friend request. And then once you get friended, I'm going to leave now and go back and create a player room. And the friend request should be somewhere in your like news or notifications or something like that. Yep, there we go. So now I can do this, invite you, and we're good. Easy enough. Yeah, we have this process down now. We're pretty fast. Quarter circle back one is too bad because it's too good. I mean, I can get behind that. It is a very good move. Yeah, okay, it'll work for crossplay too, because I think the servers, the rooms are the same. I'm pretty sure I've friended people that are on PlayStation the same way. Like, it's the same servers, I'm pretty sure. And that's why it's easier to friend that way than through, like, Steam or something like that. Because, you know, it's a process for whatever console they're on at that point. I don't have to ask. And you friend within Tekken instead of through Steam. So it kind of gives you a nicer little overlay of all your friends. It becomes a little bit... Like, you can invite through Steam, but it's like... It becomes a one-stop shop for all your friends now. Alright, ooh, I like that costume. Alright, pressing after jab. Ducking after this one, okay. So what I'm doing, right, is I'm just seeing what you're going to do. I mean, that's fair, Mustafa. I think for me, it's just like we have so many viewers that are on PlayStation, it's easier to keep track. I actually think more than half of our viewers are on PlayStation when they play with us, I feel like. Nice punish. Well, whether or not, regardless of the strength of the community, we have viewers on that community. So we're going to have, when they ask to play, we're going to have to figure out a way to play with them. I can see now Mustafa's stream. Can I play with you? Sure. Are you on PlayStation? Never mind. Kyler, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so let me see. Now that we've got a feel for it, we're going to play, I think, Slayed and Wanted neutral help. So we're going to practice neutral. Alright, so let's talk about why is down 4 good. So that won't work. Deal with this move. Oh, nice. Not bad. But see how that down 4 almost took your entire life bar? Like, down 4 is very good. If I start mixing it with a little bit better keep out, all of a sudden... How do you get into this? Alright, orbital's not bad. What if I do? Oops. Etc. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Not bad. Alright, my dogs are mad at someone. It's okay. think you need to hold back there, Sladen. That's not a real string. So you need to hold back, otherwise the second hit's gonna hit you. Yeah, Mustafa, he is. Alright, see, we're still doing this down 4. Alright, low parry is reasonable. Okay, nice stuff. Good frame trap. See how these down 4s just, like, dictate the pace of the match, though? Nice. Like, it's sort of just like a... I'm not even... Like, I'm kind of spamming it, right? And tracks. Like, it's like a wall. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, that is a move that's really good. Experiment with that move. Yeah, try and do it what I'm doing. As in, try and use it like... Like, try and use it more than you need to, not less. You know what I mean? Yeah, practice doing it like a lot. Nice orbital. You can even set it up with this quarter circle back 1. Nice. Decent option. Alright, we're going for a combo here. Nice. Down, oh, that was 3+4. Yeah, good option. Nice orbital. You see how I'm, like, pushing the boundaries of this move, though? Notice how your while standing 4 missed. Sometimes that happens. So sometimes it's safe. So honestly, I unironically think this is the best move in Bryan's kit. Orbital, sure. Down 4, yeah, okay. I think his down 4 is his best neutral move. I think if you try to win the game with just down 4, you can. Mustafa thinks a move as slow as Snake Edge is the best move. Notice how, like, just doing 2 in a row is really hard to deal with, right? It's like, what are you going to do from that distance? Because it pushes you back some, too. Beats your power crushes. What are you going to do about it? Like, how are you going to beat this move?
Round 3. Fight.
There's a low parries. Oh, I pressed. I fell for it. You like down for too? I think that's fine. It's actually... Those moves kind of complement each other, right? Because it's a mid and a low. But, like, see how, like, I don't even need to use a combo. That is, like, this is what I'm trying to show, is that combos are great. You don't need them. You can win with neutral. So, you do the same thing? That's funny. All right, well, let's do one more, so that I don't think we started exactly at 11:45. Let's do one more, if you're up for it. If you're up for it, yeah. So yeah, I'll play you normally on this last one, but that's the lesson. Like, look at how hard it is to beat that move. Look at how broken it makes the character feel. Cheap, even, right? It feels cheap. And it's different than quarter circle back 1, because quarter circle back 1, you're like, oh, it's cheap and I'm going to duck, right? This move is like, what are you going to do? Low parry it from across the screen? You know, like, orbital from across the screen? That's got its own slew of problems. I'm still going to use down 4, but I'm not going to spam it. I will incorporate it in the rest of the kit. Alright. Missed. Okay, it's okay. Hey, Link! How's it going? You made the very end of the stream. Don't orbital versus down 4? I mean, I agree. Nice. Does this break the wall? No, okay. I don't actually know. Gotta get better at waking up early. I'm sorry. What time zone are you in? Yeah, that's good. Experiment with it. I think part of it is also, like, reducing your fears of the move, because it's like, oh no, they hop kicked me. That's fine. Alright. Oh, you're 2 hours behind. Wait a minute. So it's like 1 o'clock for you? You're Pacific. Wait, no, Pacific. So, no. Sorry, the other way around. It's 9 a.m. for you. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. But hey, good game, Sladen. Yeah, and I like your custom. Your custom is probably one of the cooler ones I've seen for Bryan. That's super cool. Yeah. Alrighty. I hope that was useful. I hope this overall session was useful as well. Let's recap. So essentially, right, the idea is taking what we know about the characters and applying it to the match. So, like, there are going to be some... You notice there are sometimes it's like, okay, Zafina is a bit of a void for us. Jack is a bit of a void for us. Raven is a bit of a void for us. Those are situations that we're going to struggle because at the end of the day, knowledge checks are knowledge checks, and we need to lab them. There is no replacement for that. However, in general, you'll notice that, like, when we know what's going on with the character and we say, this is a law, I'm going to stay far away. This is a law, I'm going to try and, like, sidestep his approaches, or I'm going to try and, like, think about his slides and stuff. Like, once we are actually, like, thinking about what are the strengths of the character, how does that, like, match into us, and how we're gonna answer that, right? You'll notice that we have a very strong approach now because we have tools for the long range and tools for the close range, and we're able to both come in with a plan to, like, make it to our advantage as far as the character matchup goes, but also just the adaptability to change things up. With that being said, though, I think that this really does show that we're probably hitting another, like, phase of our, like, labbing. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about what is the best way to, like, do that, because I do want to lab more, but maybe we'll, like, change the format or something to accommodate more labbing. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. But with that being said, I hope this was useful to you all. So without further ado, if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VONTIBAN. We stream Tekken Bryan on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. So come check us out there. If you want to check out our variety stream on Thursday evenings, that's going to be Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing those labbings that I talked about, and trying to get better at some of these matchups. If you missed all of that, that's going to be right below in your YouTube description down below, as well as a link to our Discord if you'd like to join our community of players. We're really close to 100 members as of right now, so if you want to hang out with a group of people that are like-minded, trying to get better at the game together, by all means, come check us out. That being said, though, once again, thank you so much for the support and love as always. I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter how you choose to watch this content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck on your Bryan journey. Bye for now.